All right, guys, welcome to our life in the Philippines. Gonna do a short little video here. Umberto had a little incident today. We've been talking a lot about the coronavirus.
Today we're going to be talking about a different kind of virus.
Different kind of virus,
It's called
guys.
the criminality virus.
Criminality virus. And you said something about it's contagious.
It's contagious. It's because it's spread from Manila and it's now made it to Angeles.
It has made it to Angeles.
Yeah, it has made it to Angeles.
All right, so let's get the scope. What happened?
Well, as you guys know, I like riding jeepneys because it's kind of fun. You get to, get cozy there with all sorts of people, and it's kind of neat. Everybody now wearing their little masks, and everything, worried about the coronavirus and stuff.
Right.
But anyway, I was headed back home. It was kind of hot. I didn't feel like walking, because I walk a lot. But this time I jumped in the jeepney, and I was waiting. There was a spot near Astro Park where the jeepneys, they just sort of like wait to get filled up. It's like an unofficial bus stop.
Well, it's a bus stop. A jeepney stop is the main street along the entire MacArthur. It doesn't matter. They have
Yes.
no marked
But
places.
in this particular place, you have what's called the jeepney promoters. You ever
Yeah.
meet the jeepney promoters?
Oh, yeah.
Says, no, come on in, and this and
Yeah.
it's
They're there, and then they get, what, 5 pesos for
They
getting
get,
a couple, 3 people on there,
Yes,
or whatever.
They fill out the jeepney. They make $5, and it's
So today they managed to get some
well today
criminal element
so,
on that jeepney too. So tell the story.
Next to the driver was sitting a guy, that was like telling the driver, come on, I'm in a hurry. So no sooner than I was there, together with 5 other girls and this guy in the front. He waited. There wasn't anybody else apparently coming, so the driver just started rolling. And then no sooner that he started rolling, the guy next to the driver pulls out a gun and points it to the driver. So the driver just looked at him and just kept on driving, and he wasn't going very fast, and somebody ran from there, ran to the back of the jeepney, jumped on the back of the jeepney with a gun, and sat inside and started robbing everybody at Garden Park.
So now there's 2 people
There's 2 people with guns
on the jeepney.
in the jeepney, and they proceeded to take money, take jewelry. There was a girl in my wallet I had 2,000 pesos, which is about $40. They took it. There were girls there with less things, but they had little rings or jewelry or earrings and things like that, whatever. They just took everything. There was a lady that had a little bit more money in her wallet. She had a nice cell phone. They took her cell phone. They took her wallet, or what was inside the wallet. It was like 8,000 or 9,000 pesos, which is for the Philippines.
For a Filipino, that's a half a month's of salary.
That's $200. That's sometimes a month of salary. It's just it's a lot of money. Anyways, and then she had a nice, beautiful gold chain with a cross. They took it. Anyway, and then no sooner than maybe a block and a half from where this happened, there's like a little intersection, and they both get off the jeepney and they jump in a tricycle that was waiting for them, and they peel off and they.
Yeah, so that's when you come on the roundabout and got over to the other side, or what? You left Astro Park, right?
Yeah, we left Astro Park. Well, no, it wasn't Astro Park. It was actually across the street from Astro Park. I jumped in the jeepney on MacArthur.
Oh, okay.
In front of Astro Park. You know where the
gas station and everything.
Yeah, right there. It was right
Man.
there. Yeah, right there.
They're pretty gutsy.
Oh, I tell you, it is some jeepneys. Sometimes they don't park in front of the gas station. They're the ones that are coming like from Angeles.
Right.
And they park in front. So there's across the street, there's a construction going on. There's a bank, and then there's a little street that comes out, and there's a construction. They park there. So I jumped on the jeepney that was empty right there, because those are usually, you know, they're faster. They get going quicker. You don't have to wait.
So
for
these
the entire jitney.
SOBs took the opportunity. They've
They
probably been
seized
waiting
the
around.
opportunity. They saw it was staged, and
Did it
basically-
get you first, or the Filipinos first, or? You
well,
know?
right next to I was across from a girl. I was right. I had just paid, so I had left a little space
Right,
next to me. So the guy sat next to me.
right.
So I was, you know, the gun wasn't pointed at me. It was pointed at the girl in front, and she started getting really nervous, and I started going like that, you know, and he just pointed, you know, was pointing the gun at the girl, and with his finger, he didn't say anything. He just pointed to my wallet. So I took out my wallet. I, you know, gave him what I had. I showed, you know, so I showed him the wallet, and you know, he just picked up the money, and then. They were pointing particularly at that because it was a well-dressed girl. She had a wallet. Maybe they were following her from the ATM or something like that because she had a lot of money. It could have been because they were really focusing on this particular.
Yeah, and the jeepney, especially if it's moving, they kind of do it a little bit in hiding. It's hard to have them exposed. They don't do it on open streets like that.
It took them less than a minute to take everybody's, and then the guy in the front took all the rolled up bills that the jeepneys have, you know, a place where they have their coins where they, you know, they take, you know, the 5 pesos or the 10 pesos, they have a bunch of coins and they separate them. And then sometimes people pay with bills, and then they roll up the bills, the 20s and the 50s and the 100s, and they put them in a place. So the guy that was in the front took basically all the bills. He left the coins. He didn't take the coins. He took the bills from the driver as he was leaving. He jumped out, and then you know, a little further ahead was a police station, and the jeepney stopped. Stopped there to, you know, they.
But they were long gone by then.
Well, they were long. There was It took longer to get from where they got up to the police station that from where they started when the jeepney started rolling to the point that they got off.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean that. You know.
That's actually kind of like twice the distance.
I've been here 5 years, and I never. Now, granted, I in the beginning, before I got the motorcycle and stuff, I was on the jeepney almost all the time, but I've never had an experience like that.
Well, I had a.
I hope to get them.
Well, yeah, I had a couple of guys on a scooter riding tandem that they tried to get my wallet one time, and they ended up getting an Australian's neck gold chain. And I saw when they actually did it, because they tried to get my wallet, and then they.
That wasn't the guys that got away, and some truck guys.
No, that was another incident. That was another incident. There was this near Walking Street, the streets behind. There's access to a beautiful hotel. It's called the Park Central Park Hotel. The upstairs is a beautiful, you know, restaurant with a pool. It has beautiful views and everything like that. And so there was this guy going towards there, and this kid on a scooter. 2 kids actually. They got this guy's little satchel or what is it called? Men's purse or men's wallet, whatever. And then some tricycle driver that parks right there in the very corner where you saw it, and so he started yelling and screaming and called the other side tricycle drivers. No, I mean, in a matter of 5 seconds after this thing happened,
they took off.
The tricycle, you know, the guy on the scooter took off, and they turned, and where they turned there was no exit. It's because it's just a turnaround. They got caught in a turnaround there.
They got caught.
So they went around a couple of times, and Hazel was going to work that one day.
All right.
And you know, it's like they got caught in this little, you know, cul-de-sac or circle, whatever. You had to go around the circle,
and the trike guys
would not let him go out either one side. So in like the third time the guys tried to go around, somebody jumped the scooters, and they fell off and dumped. The one guy started off running, but the driver, somebody hit him and he was on the floor, and I think I saw maybe 15 guys kicking the guy, literally kicking the guy. They recovered everything from the man.
Yeah.
It was a Korean.
Right.
And the guy recovered everything, and he walked away while everybody was wailing. All these tricycle drivers, they were just kicking the living, you know what, out of
they got a good beating out of it then.
Yes, and then the police came in, and then he got a second beating probably at the police station.
Oh, probably.
Probably, because they're really tough on their own when they do these kinds of things.
Right.
So, anyways, they do take huge risks when these criminals do these things.
Yeah.
And it's nasty.
Well, it hasn't happened to me, and I don't have a license to carry here.
Yeah, I know, but
I did back home, but
yeah. Unfortunately, these things do happen. I lost $40.
no big deal as far as money goes. Everybody was safe. Nothing happened. But it's sad. It sets a bad example for.
I'm not going to defend the robbers in any way or form, but it's a difficult place to have a job. It's a difficult place to earn enough money to make a living. And
Yeah.
some of these people find it easier to rob.
Yeah, well, I do. But that's why you have overcrowded prisons here, like up in Angeles here, where you have how many?
Ooh, I think
1,500 beds. And
yeah, that's
300 in the same.
4,000 prisoners in a jail that is designed to
For
hold
1,500?
most loads, 700.
700? Yeah. Yep, it's not fun. All right, guys, that was just a little incident that happened to Humberto today. He's okay, we're glad, and all the other passengers were fine. But those things happen here in the Philippines. So the wisdom you can get out of this is learn something, be observant at all times if you can. You know, this is obviously a hard thing to be observant at, but don't walk with your wallet exposed or in your back pocket or anything. I mean,
No, actually,
I rarely ever
it was
have a wallet
zipped
on.
up in my front pocket because I have pants with zippers for a reason.
Right.
And anyways, so this is the MacArthur robbery.
MacArthur Highway.
The MacArthur Highway Jeepney heist.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're all fine. He's fine.
We're good. And God bless everybody.
God bless everybody. Thank you.
We forgot to start the clock.
13 minutes and 30 seconds. Wait, don't click that button unless, of course, you hit the subscribe button. And then you can move on. And while you're down there, hit the notification button as well. And if you leave a like or a comment, we will personally respond to you on all or any request you might have. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you again